I thank the representative of China and now give the floor to the representative of Vietnam.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have the honor to deliver my statement on behalf of Indonesia and Vietnam, the two member states of ASEAN at the Security Council. Mr. President, we would like to thank Mr. Muhammad Saleh Al-Nadif, Special Representative of Secretary General and Head of MINUSMA, for his insightful briefings. We welcome Ambassador Issa Konfundo, the PR of Mali, to this meeting. Mr. President, we reaffirm our support for the unity, sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity of Mali. We are concerned that since peace agreement reached in 2015, the Malian people have yet to fully enjoy peace and stability. We closely follow recent development in Mali and take note of the appointment of the President and the Prime Ministers of the transitional government in Mali. We join other member states in welcoming and supporting the tremendous efforts of ECOWAS leaders in stabilizing situation and preventing violence. We also welcome the declaration of ECOWAS Head of State and Government on Mali on October the 5th, 2020. We commend the effort by MINUSMA, particularly in enhancing its early warning and rapid response capability. We welcome the continued support it provides to the government of Mali in COVID-19 response and the redeployment of the reconstituted unit of the Malian force to northern Mali. We also take note of the progress of the catch-up phase to disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration in Mali. However, we remain concerned about the security situation, especially in the central part of the country, due to terrorism and inter-communal violence. The number of terrorist attacks on civilian, peacekeepers, and security forces had increased in the north and the center of Mali. We would like to extend our deepest condolences to the government and the family of those who lost their life in the terrorist and extremist attacks. We reiterate that such attacks is unacceptable and its perpetrators must be brought to justice. Mr. President, a successful transition will require tremendous effort to tackle challenges such as food insecurity, organized crimes, and abuses linked to the spread of violent extremism, terrorism, and the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. In this regard, we would like to make the following points. First, we urge the transitional government and concerned parties to strengthen mutual trust, work together to promote reconciliation, and carry out a swift transition to civilian rules. It is also important to resolve their differences through dialogues and honors the 2015 peace agreement. The meaningful participation of women in the early stage of the political process should be ensured and carried out. Second, we stress the urgent need to ensure the safety of the Malian people and to continue fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. The transitional government and other stakeholders should also uphold their obligation and responsibility to implement the international humanitarian law and to protect women and children in Mali. Third, we call for the coherent and integrated approach to security, humanitarian, and social development challenges in Mali, including addressing the impact of climate change. There should be more workshops, seminars on capacity building, training courses for women and youth on sustainable development. It is also necessary for all parties to have determined action to cover the most urgent humanitarian needs and destabilizing effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. Fourth, we call for support and continued implementation of the adaptation plan of MINUSMA to enhance the mission ability to project force throughout Mali. In addition, we stress the importance of the redeployment of the reconstituted unit of the Malian armed forces, especially in the north. It is also essential that the Defi Sahel Joint Force continue to receive the support needed to carry out its task. Last but not least, Mr. President, we reiterate our support for the efforts of the United Nations, African Union, ECOWAS, and the international community in facilitating the transitional process and promoting stability in the country. We commend the tireless efforts of the Special Representatives of Secretary General Saleh Al-Nadif, United Nations civilian and uniformed personnel for their commitment to peace and stability in Mali, especially in these very difficult times. I thank you, Mr. President.
Я благодарю вас.
I thank the representative of Vietnam, and I now give the floor to Estonia.